So for this video, I am taking on the Gates of Madness on Master difficulty from the Isle of Madness story expansion, and this particular encounter has a special support that's in play, so I'm going to go ahead and just jump right in. And I'm playing a version of the Ramp Slay Warrior. I think it is a great deck for this particular encounter, but it doesn't mean you have to play this one. If you want to use this list, I will put a deck code in the video description. But because of the number of slay targets that are typically available from your opponent, it's a fun list to just kind of like ramp up and get a lot of value. And other things to note, because we did the other encounter first, we get this Gate Slayer Axe, which is very beneficial with the Drain and combining it with Unstoppable Rage. It's one of the reasons I like this list for this encounter. There is also this support that you have to take into account. You cannot destroy it. It is indestructible. But at the start of your turn, it does one of three things. It either deals 3 damage to you, the opponent, gives a random friendly creature +2/+2, or it summons a Risen Dead, which are 1/1 guards in each lane. Worth noting that the Risen Dead is, in fact, skeletons, and there are skeleton synergies in the enemy deck, so... the list also starts you out, or the encounter, I should say, also starts you out with this deadly Draugr over here. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that right out of the gate. Haha, right out of the gate. Puns. But it does start you with this, and using it to get rid of the champion is typically beneficial. Axe does keep coming back, so it is fantastic for this particular encounter. Alright, a little unfortunate we took some damage, but we can make it work. Once we get the Venom Tongue up and running, then we'll be in a really good position. And we're actually gonna, I think, save this crossbow for using with the Venom Tongue. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And still develop this over here, because we will want to ping that as well. And we even get more slays because we got the beneficial raise. So, so far, so good. Alright, Soul Split. A little less than ideal, but still not too bad. Oh, and another crossbow. Things are looking up. So we're going to go ahead and start by pinging... Let's actually ping this because it kills more damage off the board. And then we'll go ahead and throw this on so that we can try to stabilize a bit. Gain some health, gain some magicka. And then next turn we can gain a bunch of cards to go along with our health and magicka. So we are still doing just fine at the moment. And how do we want to tackle this? Well, I think we're going to start by drawing some cards. So we're going to do that, but then we're going to crossbow here. And then because it's gone, we get our attack back up, which is important for the drain. And now we have a fistful of cards and a ton of magicka. Well, believe it or not, probably want to draw even more cards though, because we need to find Unstoppable Rage. That's kind of our closer with this particular list.
My servant.
And Cicero should be helping us out with that. Yeah. Again, we'll just kind of continue draining because that's going to keep us nice and stable. We'll go ahead and develop the Venom Tongue as well, because you may not believe me right now, but magic is important. Alright, so this is going to shackle our creature would drain.
Read.
But again, we're not in a ton of danger. There is, like as I said before, there is skeleton synergy cards, so you're a bit worried about things like Bone Colossus or I believe it's called the Skeletal Champion, but it's another one that gives your skeletons +1/+1. So we're kind of trying to keep an eye out for that. But this is okay for now. We've got a lot of cards in hand. And yet, we don't have the cards that we want. Alright, you, we definitely want. Go ahead and develop that. And we'll put this here to gain some extra magicka. And again, we're just kind of hunting for Unstoppable Rage at this point. We're almost halfway through our deck and we haven't found a single one. Alright, so there is the Bone Colossus that we were concerned about. Unfortunately, not a lot that we can do about the Bone Colossus immediately, but here in a moment we can. We actually need to play some cards.
The hist shall heal you.
So that we don't overdraw. And see if we can find ourselves a rage. We did not, but we found another elder. Which is good enough, I think. And we'll just play another wall here. See if we can find a rage again. There's a rage. So we'll go ahead and punch this in. They will probably at a prophecy. It'll be the 2/6 skeleton, but at this point with us at oh, it's the Bone Walker. Okay, with us at 26 health and having the extra guards here, there's essentially no way we lose this encounter. Even if they play a bunch of stuff because we gave them cards, rage on either one of these will just win the game. Which is entirely fine. Yep. And this is it. So, like I said, I think this is just a really fun list for doing this encounter because they give you a steady source of slay. I mean, we're up to 23 magicka here, and we were not really in much danger throughout the entirety of this encounter, and it took us a long time to even find rage, so this could have been significantly shorter, but there you go. Nice, fun, flashy win. Like I said, I'll put the deck list for what I was running in the description, but you don't have to use this deck list. This is just one way to do it, and you know, if you're struggling, hopefully this helped you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, may you walk on warm sands.